Oi oi, welcome back to the shed. It's now been way too long since my last drift day. I should have done 2 events already now. God knows how long we've been in quarantine now, but I've lost track of all time and space. So yes, 1 lap into 2019, Castle Combe, never done the track before, and I wallop straight into the barrier. I always forget what that main corner is called, but it's the main one that comes over brow of a hill, and it's a nice long right hand sweeper, and all the crowd is sitting on that one basically. No one else is sitting anywhere else, and I decided to go head first into the bales. I'd spent 3 or 4 days previously making sure all the smashed up fiberglass was all smooth again, painted it all up. It wasn't the most perfect job in the world, but it looked pretty good in pictures, so that's all we need. So I got approximately 2 pictures, I think, taken of the car when it wasn't in pieces again from the warm-up laps. I wasn't even doing any skids. It was probably like my fastest crash, so it proper shattered my confidence for a little bit. So I was just sort of easing myself back into the old groove again, and just sort of handbrake initiating just so I can get the feel of the corners again, because it's my first time and easily the fastest track I've ever done drifting. I think I was probably overcooking it too soon. So I should have really done that from the start, but you know, who does that anyway? You just want to go full ham straight away and just get the feel of it. So I just started to get into the groove really. I was managing the main pit wall section. I was just starting to flick it back in without using the handbrake, because I hate the handbrake. I'm just getting in the groove of it, and bam, this time we do another rookie error, throw it in slightly too deep, the back wheel gets caught in the verge again, and literally Mario Kart boost patch just straight into a harder wall this time, no bales. That one hurt a bit, me and the car, and really hurt the ego as well. I just got the confidence back up, and literally it was like the world was like, nope, straight away. So yeah, that really smarted, really annoying. I came back into the pits, and good pal Lewis was just sort of building up my confidence again, being like, come on mate, that's what drifting is. Pretty pissed off, looking at my car in absolute pieces. Hadn't even been half a day's worth of drifting yet. I just, no bumpers left, everything was in pieces. So I sort of sat on the tow truck and munched on a sandwich and just sort of felt sorry for myself for a bit. A bit more sketchy, not very impressive laps later, and then lo and behold, the GoPro dies. And of course, I have no means of charging it in time for the next session, so I actually have no footage besides a few still shots of me going full ham and actually getting the track right. I suppose that's what you get for doing a track you don't know, fastest one, and just going full ham after 1 warm-up lap. At the end of the day, the car wasn't massively damaged, it was all cosmetic. Had a drink with everyone and just got cracking to 3 Sisters for the next day. I'd never driven Three Sisters before. Drift Pals have it as their local track, so it was long overdue for me going there and partying with everyone. I believe it had just been freshly surfaced again, so it was a beautiful smooth track. I gelled with it straight away, and because I had already damaged the car cosmetically anyway, I was going full ham, smashing bumpers off and just having a whale of a time. Second half of the day, the problems started. First one being a silicon. I was giving a passenger lap to Thai referees, trying to show them how the UK does, you know, and popped a massive hole in the silicon to the intercooler. Back to the pits, I used a whole roll of gaffer tape that I had lying about in the van, and we did a bodge repair, and just to see how that did. It got me another 2% of a lap in before it went again. Didn't have any replacement silicone, so we just went crazy with the gaffer and all of that, and it managed to last for a few more hot laps, so I could see the end of my last session. Going harder than I had for the rest of the day, because I felt like I've missed out on most of my sessions in the afternoon, so I was going full at it. Until I decided to cut the first right-hander. I went straight into a secret pothole that I couldn't see, which launched me over to the other side. We span out and it caused that problem we said in the previous video. Whether I bent the rack, definitely. I probably bent a wheel. I didn't bend any arms, which is weird, and nothing else, nothing obvious. So it was undrivable for the rest of the day. Day over.